Hi there, I'm Edward Jern. Welcome back to Stairways to Lanakila. Today we'll continue to play with the Cantona's teams, which is coming from Japan, and his teams got a top 4 result in an unofficial tournament in Tokyo. So, our first opponent of today is Dion, and his team has Tabuko called the duck, the Pelipers, a Salamans, a Katanas, and a Mongar, okay, and Arcanines here. So, looking at his team has 2 Tailwind setters, so I could presume that he's going to set up his Tailwinds all the way up. And on the other hand, on the lead, so I can indeed. I still like my polygons to lead here, but what about the others? So I can use Arcanines here, but they're kind of scary because maybe I can use Bravery instead. Just because there are 2 Intimidates user here, and guess it is very likely to bring either of them. So I can put my polygon aside first. So first I would lead with Tapu Lele and Bravery, and also at the back we have Polygon 2 and Gigalith. So if I'm not going to do well in a non-trick rooms environment, I would just go ahead for the trick rooms here. So, and I think Gigalith should do a very good job against his teams here. So, by the way, today the Pokemon's the Knitting Dawns has updated the Pokemon Sun and Moon patch into version 1.1. So, if you want to use the network functions of the Knitting Dawns, of the Pokemon Sun and Moon, you should go up to his official Let and download this. So it's available through the eShop or through the QR codes here. So my opponent is leading the Emongre and Katanas, which is quite an interesting lead here. Cantona is going to target Tapu Lele all the way, so I guess I can switch out for something else. So Bravery have an assault defense. I guess it can stand to attacks from the Emongre, so I could use a Rock Slice here. But by the way, maybe the Katana is a assault defense variant anyway, because Among Us also has a very fragile defense. It probably has the possibility, it has the high possibility to hold the focus sash shears. So my polygons to utilize the special defense, low special defense of Katanas, and use the Donald's increase is special attacks. So the paralyzers stuck sword here because my Bravery can't do anything here. So I guess I need to switch out. I can switch out to my Gigalith here, and I would use and trick rooms. I'm not sure about Katana's set. If is holding fight types Z crystal, he has the possibility to use all-out pummeling, which we have seen in some of the teams in the showdowns. I'm not sure. I don't really like that that set. But yeah, anyway, I'm switching out my Bravery here. So we do see the Secret Sword here, doing about half of the damage here, half of my HP here. So it's going to not going to double it onto my Polygon Z and are the paralyzers. So bad luck continues here, and Yeah, we continue to see paralysis, status moves, whatever you named it, is appearing in my channels, and yeah. So I'm going for Rock Slides, and Rock Slide may have the possibility to miss, doesn't it? But I just go for a Rock Slide here. And to prevent the Katana from doing damage onto my Gigalith, I need to do an Ice Spin onto it. So with 2 attacks, the Katanas can't really survive 2 attacks here. But anyway, Emongre is an electric and flying types of Pokemon, which is the same as the renowned Thunderous, but yeah, it doesn't have the access of Thunderous, the defense, special defense, and also the special attacks. But the Rock Slide connects, and Emongre is knocked out. So we see how much damage my Ice Beam could do on the Katanas here. So Ice Beam comes here. Oh, it barely knocks out. And we do see that Leaf Blade is going to knock out my Gigalith with a single hit. So I gave him a bit boost, but yeah, I can still take that because after all, I can bring my either my Bravery and Tapu Lele's into the field. Bravery seems to be a good choice because he still have 2 Intimidate Pokemons on the back, and there might be it might be possible that he has either of them and bring it to it at the moment, or even forced to bring it to lead. So it does happen. Arcanine comes in. So I guess I need to take these opportunities because the slowest things on the field is my Polygons, and I'm going to do a recover on it. I'm not sure about Arcanine. I'm tempted to use the Rock Slides, but you know that 90% accuracy rate's really scary. Maybe I can delay what I planned for. No, wait. No, I just leave the Katanas alone. Katanas can't do a lot of damage onto my Bravery, but it's Beast Boost. Alright. I'll try my luck once again. I will use my Rock Slide and Recovers. So to preserve the HPs of Polygon 2 is quite important here. So my opponent's bring is Pelipper's here. So if the Rock Slide connects, it's going to do 2 super effective damage onto my opponent. So, but we do see the extreme speed, but it simply forgot that the Psychic skills on the field, so making his priority attacks useless here. So Polygons to recover very smoothly. So I can play kind of safely here. We have 2 rounds of trick. Still have two rounds of trick rooms. I can just use our Frustrations of Brave Person to the Arcanine. I think the boosted Ice Beam is able to knock this out because Pelipper has the possibility of using Wide Guards. I don't want to walk into the Wide Guards here, so I will use the Ice Beams onto the Pelippers and yeah, Frustrations on the Arcanine. But my opponent is for things. He just can't stop my attacks. Yeah, as long as the Emongre is going to target onto my Polygon 2, he might be able to knock my Polygon 2 out, but yeah, but the Bravery is still doing a lot of damage onto it. Yeah, because he has the access of superpowers, and yeah, the neutral moves, even the Frustrations can do a lot. So here we are taking the first easy games here, so we're going to see what's going on in the next games. So as usual, if you like this videos and think that this is entertaining, please kindly show support by giving a like to my videos and do subscriptions onto my channels here. So my Twitter is also available. It's Harbinger Aegis. Feel free to follow my Twitters, and yeah, I'm just going to talk about some of my lives, Pokemon's things, sharing something interesting from Pokemon's fields, from Japanese, English, any language I can read it. All right, my next opponent is also coming from Japan. I think it has teams of the Geoduck, the Palapus, and Golduck, circuitries, Katanas, Tapu Lele, and also the Garchomps here. So looks quite familiar because yeah, familiar teams here. I'm not sure whether he brings his Geoduck here, but I guess Katana is a good lead here. Yeah, I would bring my Katanas first, and Polygons second. I'm not sure about Agonize. Agonize might be useful to dueling the Katanas. Yeah, as long as I can control the weather, I can... Yeah, but I still like the Katanas. And Agonize lead. Right. Right, Gigalith. So I use Gigalith to control the weather and play as the final filler. Maybe I can use Polygon 2 instead, but yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Some instant damage that's really useful here. So my opponent is bringing... Oh, I'm bringing some Arcanized Katanas here. My opponent is bringing his Katanas Garchomps. Great. So I will do an Intimidate onto both of his physical attackers here, which is good. On the other hand, he can fire an instant Tectonic Reach onto my Arcanine. I don't know, but I don't think that's likely to happen in the first turn, so I just double target onto the Katanas. Yeah, I can take my Tapu Lele can take attacks from the Garchomps. So he's withdrawing his Katanas, bringing out his Palapa. So I guess I should use something like Leaf Blade and... yeah, anyway. It was... So Sacred Sword comes out first, doing a very minimal of damage. So no Tectonic Rage yet, so we do see the Earthquakes coming out. Wow, that's a critical. Right. So the critical hit might matters. Yeah, it's still good with my Tapu Lele's. So it would be a tough situation here. Leaf Blaze going to finish Palapus here. Yeah, his Katana is kind of... yeah, I need to deal with his Katanas at the back. And my only weapon is my own Katanas. So I guess I need to deal with the Palapus first. Yeah, I'll deal with Thunderbolts here. I'm not sure whether he would use Tectonic Rage or the Poison Jab onto my Tapu Lele, but I would take that damage first. So protect from my side. Poison Jab goes out. So the board should be finishing it easily. So now he may switch back his Golduck or the Katanas. He's using a Tapu Lele instead, which is suspicious, and I think that's really suspicious. His Katanas, yeah, if he's going to use Katana, he can deal with that situation easily, so I guess this Tapu Lele is a choice variant. So, can I take 2 attacks from the Tapu Lele? My Gigalith. Not sure about it. Anyway, we just use Psychic, Shatter Psyche and switch out into my Gigalith first. So I don't know whether my Gigalith can take 2 attacks from Tapu Lele, but I do think that Tapu Lele goes first. So Tapu Lele does goes first. So very suspicious. Switching here, and my Tapu Lele is not is going to survive, but another poisons. All right. So we do see the Shatter Psyche. If it's not full sash, it's definitely going to knock it out. Next turn would be a tough situation. Like, still kind of find a way to win this at this moment. Yeah, maybe I can do some switchings here. So, but the Garchomp stays in because it's a no. So I don't know what's happening, but it's Silver Sash is not actually so he is even Assault Fast variant. Anyway, no choice but bringing in my Katanas, but I don't think I can win this game here. The Psychics can knock out my Katanas with a single hit. Yeah, but still have a very low chance. Yeah, Tapu Lele might not be able to knock out the Katanas with some low rolls here, so yeah, I still want, yeah, I just go for the Sacred Sword here, and the Harry Slams onto the Tapu Lele. So in that case, yeah, I have no choice anyway. So Tapu Lele goes for the Psychics, not able to survive. So let's play for the third games here anyway. Wow, is indeed an earthquake. Not sure what it is doing, but an earthquake. Can I make use of that earthquake? So I need the first turn to protect. Why God? That's yeah, double protect in the first turn. Second protect from the Katanas, and why got from my Gigalith. Anyway, so we'll jump into game 3 right away. We still have some times here. So the criticals does matters, but as long as I choose my Arcanines to stay in the field, I need to take that risk. It's not even using the Tectonic Rage. So very unfortunate games here. Although I'm not sure whether I can still win the games. If I don't bring my Polygons 2, because Polygon 2 can deal with it very well, because all 3 attackers of my opponent's side, yeah, is a fast one. So my third opponent of the day is going to have a dual beast teams with the Nahi Eagles, Celesteela, Mustout, oh great, Oranguru, Pepper and Arcanine here. So this matchup is going to be interesting. He can choose to use the Oranguru things on it. Yeah. I guess I can lead with my Arcanine and Katanas here. With Polygon 2. Yeah, Polygon 2 might wall it. And I still need a way to deal with that. So still. And I guess my Tapu Lele is only chance to do so. Gigalith might serve as good switching, yeah, able to make this switching capacities higher if I brings it in, but because all those rock types moves, fire types moves here. But our opponent is bringing his Arcanine and Mustout here, and on the other hand, I bring my Arcanine and Katanas here. So not a bad lead from my side. Yeah, my Arcanine is flying off the Intimidate before this Arcanine. So the first question here is, will his Mustout stays on the field in the first turn? He might switch into Celestella's for some reasonable place. So I guess I can fire and Will-Whips on the Mustouts here. And on the other hand, I don't want my Polygon 2 to deploy on the field so early, but yeah, but switching out to reset my attacking stats of my Katanas seems to be a right choice. So, alright, Katanas come back here. So we see special attack increase, great. So Will-Whips goes up, so he's not switching out his Mustouts here. But yeah, he is using a hit wave anyway. And will we see a high horsepower? Yes, we does. Oh, does a lot of damage. Still a lot of damage. So Arcanine is one of the things that I need to deal with here. I can either switch out for the Tapu Lele here. I'll just protect my Arcanine first. And I'll use a Toxic onto his Arcanine. Mustout is doing a lot of damage onto my things. So he's switching out to Pelipper, which is kind of, yeah, not too bad for me. So it's going to use then Earthquake onto my side. So that means my Polygon 2 is still going to do some damage on my Polygon 2 here. Though it's minimal. Oh, that's really good. Alright. Yeah, I still need my Arcanine to deal with that Celesteela at the back. It's not likely to bring his 9 Eagles. Oranguru might be possible. I still think Celesteela is his choice. So we just switch into Katanas first. Although it may sacrificing this focus sash here. We're using Ice Beam onto the Palipers, so we see how it's going to work. So switching back, Agonize. So in that case, he might score into it, but we do see a Tailwind coming out first. So it would be an interesting situation here. So Katanas takes the Earthquake damage quite well here. So Paliper, I guess, still have 2 tons of poison damage he need to receive. So the best plays of my opponent is using a Hurricanes onto my Katanas. But as long as my Polygon stays in the field quite well, I can make use of this as an advantage. So just protect here and use Trick Rooms here. So my opponent is switching out his Muscle into Organize. Alright. So here comes his Z moves from Paliper. Is he going onto the Polygon 2? Yes, it does. Oh, can it roll it? No. It fails. So the Z Palipers, not the Golducks. So I guess my opponent is going to use a Hurricanes onto my Katana slot. So Tapu Lele's have the opportunity to deal with Arcanines as one-on-one situation. So I would switch out my Katanas and use Shattered Psyche onto the Arcanines. Still need to preserve my Katanas for the potential Golducks or the Mustouts. But we do see the Celesteelus finally comes in. So my opponent, if he plays very well, he can just use and score onto my Arcanines. Well, we do see the Hurricanes. Alright, that still will do a lot. Shatter Psyche. So using psychic power, that's a lot. Still, that's more than what I expected. So I guess Thunderbolts might be able to knock it out. So there is still one round of Tailwinds here. Yeah, but he's bringing his muscle back. So under these circumstances, his still should be faster than my Tapu Lele's. So but to play safe, I just do a double protect. But he can set up Yeah, I can set up. Now I'll do a aggressive play here. Use a Thunderbolt onto the Celestelas. I don't want it to set up the substitutes. But we do see the Hive Slam comes out. So, oh still able to survive. And Thunderbolt goes out. Unfortunately, knocks out the Celestila. Yep, Earthquake knocks out my Tapu Lele's. So the thing is, my Cantona doesn't have the ability to deal with that. My opponent's Arcanines. So yeah, I should double protect. Yeah, I can't do anything. He has hit wave. So I guess our best bet is double onto the Arcanines. There's no way I can do with it. So the unexpected Z-move from the Palapus really hurts here. Yeah, but Heatwave kind of still have the opportunity to miss. So I can just talk it on to the Mustang anyway. I don't know which one is a better bet, but yeah, the game is lost and I've no excuse about it. Yeah, I should yeah, because you have seen to a Palapus and Golduck duo, you would definitely think that the sea crystals on the Golduck, and yeah, I need to change my mind here. Yeah, as long as some of the Memes teams is in the stage, you need to be careful about it. So here is today's episode, and we'll see you tomorrow, and goodbye here. Bye.